Hey everybody, Abbey Ashley here, and today I'm going to show you my favorite email service provider, which is Convertkit. It's the email service provider that I use, and it's what I recommend to a ton of my clients. And here's why. Whenever you start sending out mass marketing emails, so you begin building an email subscriber list, or you start sending emails out about your business on a regular basis, you're going to have an email service provider. Now, if you just have, 100 or, up to 500 email subscribers, then MailChimp is another email service provider that gives you some free options. And ConvertKit doesn't have any free options. However, if you're really serious about building an email list, or if your clients are really serious about building an email list, I definitely recommend ConvertKit over MailChimp because of some of its features. So I'm going to go over a few of the features here, and then I'm going to show you how to do one fun little hack to customize your emails. So one of the reasons that I really love ConvertKit is that it's subscriber centric. So it means that it's really all about the subscriber and making sure that their journey is the best possible. So in MailChimp, you'll notice, if you have ever used that system, that there's different lists that your email subscribers get put on. So maybe they opt in for a webinar that you're going to do, and then 2 weeks later, they want to download an ebook. MailChimp will actually count that subscriber as two different people, and they'll be put on different lists. Or they'll be put on the same list with no real way to differentiate between them. What's great about ConvertKit is that every time your subscriber opts in for something, so say somebody wants my blog ideas for virtual assistants, or wants my biz name, is your business name legal checklist. Every time that they opt in for one of these, you can actually separate out the email subscribers by people who have opted into certain forms. In addition, say somebody purchases a course, you can give them a tag saying that they've purchased a certain course. Let me show you how that works. And if you guys are familiar with ConvertKit, you already know this, but I want to show this just a second for the newbies. So this is whenever you're sending out a new email. This would be sent to all of my subscribers, but if I want to make sure to not send it to anyone who has ever purchased my VA Bootcamp, anytime someone purchases a product, then they get a tag. And so I can say, okay, I don't want to send this to anyone who has purchased the basic training. And then you can add that, and it would not send it to anybody who has purchased the basic version of my VA Bootcamp. And you can add additional filters as well. Or say, I only want to send this to somebody who has subscribed to the form. Let's just do the 75 blog ideas for virtual assistants. Okay. So I only want to send an email out to those people. You can easily do that. Okay. So that's what's great about ConvertKit and why I really love it. They really focus on growing your list too. I like the chart that they give you that's giving you updates all the time about where people are coming from. And a ton of you guys subscribe to this Tech and Gen challenge, which I absolutely love because I hope you're learning a lot from it. So the one big complaint that people have about ConvertKit as opposed to MailChimp is that they say, well, the emails just aren't pretty. Okay. So if you've ever seen a MailChimp email, probably some images here. So whenever here's a look what you can do inside of MailChimp, okay? So you can make your emails you can make them look really pretty, right? Here's some different emails with MailChimp. So the thing is, though, is that, again, Convertkit is really, really big on making sure that your emails are the most effective as possible. And statistically, they've seen that if you have emails with a lot of images and color and that are really, really built out like this, that they're more likely to go in the spam folder, in the promotions folder, and that they won't get clicked and opened. So they want it to look as much like you're sending just an email to a friend as possible, because that's what actually ends up being the most effective for email marketing. And this is a tool for email marketers, really. So, for that reason, there's not a whole lot of bells and whistles whenever you write an email. Let's just say I'm going to write a new email here and do just their regular template. Okay, even their framed and classic, they're really not much of a template. Hello there. Okay. Whenever it gets sent, it's literally this is the simple template. That's about as colorful as it gets. Most often, I'll do a text only template, which is what they actually recommend, and it's literally just going to have hello there and your unsubscribe button, which has to be on any email marketing emails. So a couple things that you can do in order to customize your emails and make them a little bit more fun, because I know that that's one of the biggest objections to Convertkit. So one thing that you can do is you can actually create your own templates. So the templates they have are honestly pretty bad, but if you go to account and then email template, you'll see that you have the option to create a new email template. So what I normally recommend doing is starting out with this text only. Go ahead and click on this, and you're going to pull this HTML code. So I'm just going to copy this, and then I'll go back to all templates, new email template, and we're going to put tech in 10 header, because that's the template I'm going to create here. So I'm going to copy this. So this, again, right now, this is going to look just exactly the same as the basic email header. Okay. I could save this, and you can see the tech in 10 header is going to look literally exactly the same. Okay. It's a sample email. But if I want to go into broadcasts, and you can just create just a blank broadcast. You can even make sure it doesn't go to anybody, just so you make sure not to send this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload an image. So I'm going to go to my headers, and let's see, I'll go ahead and just do this one. Okay. So that is a picture that I want to use to be the header for my emails normally. All I'll need to do, now you could easily copy and paste this into every single one of your emails, but if you know that you're going to use the same header every time, you're just going to click on this HTML button here, and you're going to pull the code for that image. You don't need to worry about the paragraphs here. So just grab from here over to the image, okay? So that's where it begins, and this is where it ends, and you're going to copy that, go back over to your account, templates, tech in 10 header, and then I'm going to add this just to the very beginning of my template. So now, if I go into broadcasts, I want to, this is the email that you guys are actually going to receive later today. Go ahead and make sure this isn't getting sent yet. So here's the email that I've started to draft out for you guys. But if I go to tech in 10 header and I select browser, that's what it's going to look like when you actually receive it. Okay. It's going to have that header in there. So that's how you do a custom header. There are some ways, which is something that we'll show you inside the Savvy Tech Lab, to do this even beyond. There are templates. This is one of the templates that we use, where you can actually add a border around it, have your logo at the top or an image, and do some custom connect with me buttons down at the bottom. So you can definitely customize this even beyond, but I wanted to show you today just that one simple thing, how you can add a custom header to your emails. I hope you enjoyed this tech training. Have a good day.